welcome to Vibe Light. Today, our beautiful poet to vibe with us is Miss Risha. Hi, Miss Ri, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good too. Are you excited about this chat?
Definitely.
So now I have seen your poetry and I absolutely love it because I just really love how you express your daily thoughts and emotions in words. I just really love that.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I wanted to ask, how do you define poetry?
Well, poetry for me is feelings. Like whatever you're feeling, you just write it down. And it can be anything. It can be anger, happiness, confusion, just whatever. Just write it down.
Yeah. So whenever you get like a sudden burst of emotions, do you write it down?
Well, I actually write it down in a short story kind of format first,
Yeah.
and then I make it into a poetry. It's not always that I write a poetry. I focus
Okay.
more on spoken word poetry, so it's mix. It's a
Yeah.
mix of things.
So would you say your poetry relates to spoken word poetry, jazz poetry, slam poetry? Which poetry?
I'd say spoken word poetry.
Spoken word poetry. Now you are such a beautiful poet. I absolutely love it.
Thank
I wanted
you.
to know, where do you get your inspiration from?
Well, I don't exactly remember because I started writing when I was 8.
Oh,
So, like for my mom or my dad, when they, so like on their birthdays, I would just write them short poetries for their birthdays and anniversaries and stuff like that. So I don't really remember where I get it. I think there was a class I used to attend that got me interested in writing, but then I don't remember because
so since you started writing the short poetries, right? So
yes.
how did that feel like? What was whenever you used to write poetry or right now? What does it feel like?
It's an escape,
Yeah.
definitely. So like when you there's some thoughts that I can't really share with anyone, I just
Yeah.
write it in my book. So even if I'm not going to show that particular piece of poetry to the world, at least it is somewhere. So like at least that my thoughts are there somewhere except in my mind. So
Yeah.
it's basically an escape.
So would you say that whenever you write poetry, it is an escape from the real world?
Well, not exactly the real world, maybe from my own thoughts.
Okay.
So from myself sometimes. Like
Oh,
someone I am outside of my house or outside of my school,
yeah.
like that.
That's great, actually. Even sometimes, like you, I just write my emotions on a page, and I just feel happy, like writing down something.
It is actually amazing. It feels good to do that.
Yeah. So I wanted to know, what's your thought process when you write a poetry or you are about to write a poetry?
Well, once I tried to plan and write it, and it
Yeah.
turned out horrible. So I just write 2 lines and I think about the next 2 lines. And then while I'm writing the next 2 lines, I'll have my thoughts for the next 2 lines. So it's like continuously. It's like it's like an entire cycle basically.
Oh,
It's in my head. I just put it down, and then maybe if there's some line that I don't think is fitting, I can
yeah.
change it later. But at least I have the structure ready like that.
Oh, that's nice. So, would you say social media helped you a lot to express your poetry?
Um, yes, not exactly. I do have one account where with my friend, where I post. I used to post poetries. I don't do it anymore, but it helped me to some extent. I think my dad encouraged me a lot, and he posted it on his Facebook and all that. So then,
Oh,
yeah, basically social media.
that's so nice of him.
Mhm. Yes.
So, how does it feel like writing, showcasing your poetry and expressing your thoughts on social media and writing bits of the short poetries or stories, as you say?
Well, sometimes I love it, but there are times when I don't exactly like sharing it with people, but I
Yeah.
do it. And then when I get the appreciation for it, I feel good. So, yeah, I have mixed emotions about sharing my poetries.
Yeah. Getting appreciation for your art is such a very good moment.
It is, it honestly is. I feel so good.
Yeah.
Then I get all rooted up and like, no.
So, what do you say now? Is poetry a competing field?
Well, it's a field that is slowly becoming redundant.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see people taking poetry as a career anymore. And for me, I haven't really thought about taking it as a career too. But like, it's, yeah, I don't know if, I'm not sure, but it's becoming more common now. People are becoming poets and reciting their poetries to the world like that.
Yeah. So now you said many people don't take poetry as a career now. What do you feel about that? What are your thoughts on that?
Uh, I see. Okay, not only poetry, but a lot of people are nowadays. People are like, okay, you don't have a lot of scope in that area. You should go somewhere else. And like, it's just art, and people are becoming artists. And
Yeah.
poetry is also an art. It's not like it's just something you do for fun or a hobby. Like sometimes, uh, I think you should respect the art, and if someone wants to follow it and wants to take it up as a career, then it's their choice. And if
Yes.
it's not that if there's not a lot of competition in that area because a lot of people are not doing it as a career, then I don't think that they don't have a scope, like because there are less people in it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. It's just an art, and you should respect that art form.
Yeah.
Now, Misri, we would all love if you could recite some lines of your poetry.
Okay, I have one on my phone. I
Yeah,
can
sure. Please do.
I can it's in my notes. I'll just I think I wrote that on one of my trips when
Okay.
I had some time, I think last summer.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if it's that good, but I'll just read it out.
Yeah. We would all love to
Um,
hear.
I'll read. So the title is She Is, and I'll read some of the lines.
Of course, please do.
She has a mind made of words and a bookshelf in her heart. Ink runs through her veins, and she has hands that write everything about her. You know that girl because that girl is you. And you know that she will never stop writing because she's a night thinker and a daydreamer. I think the last line is pretty basic, but those are some of the lines from that book.
Oh, that is beautiful. I really appreciate and love how you express the girl and your thoughts and how a girl thinks about the whole world. I really love that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, whenever you used to write a poem or just start writing about a poem, was it based on your thoughts or the world around you?
Sometimes on my thoughts, but it's more on the world around me and
Yeah.
how people perceive the world. So once I
Okay.
wrote this poem, unique, ordinarily unique. It's how everyone is the same,
Yeah.
but they are unique in their own sense. Like
Yeah.
for example, us students, we go to the same school, have the same homework, but in our own sense, we are unique, we're amazing, and we're different.
Yeah, that is actually true. And I really like how you wrote a poem on that concept because it's sometimes people find it hard to look more deeply into that concept.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
actually
really
very
like,
hard because yeah, people pretend to be someone else,
yeah,
forgetting who they actually are. Like you're
yeah,
just unique. Everyone is unique. So don't try to be someone else. You're amazing, just like you
yeah. Well, we should all learn to be self-motivated. Now, I wanted to ask you that when you started poetry, uh, did you feel like, yes, this is what gets me going from all of the other things?
are. I'm not sure about poetry because, as I said, I started at a very young age. But for spoken word poetry, I think yes, because I got in touch with it when I
Yeah.
was upset about something. So I was going through my phone and it just one spoken word poetry came up. So since then, I've been hooked onto it. So then now, whenever I listen to one of it, or I see someone performing, or I actually write one, I just feel amazing. Like it's just a different experience than writing normally.
That's nice. You know, whenever I read your poetry or you send me your poems, I literally get hooked up on it and I keep on reading it because it's just
That's
so
nice.
deep and so like encouraging to a person who reads it. It just makes a person feel happy. And I'll tell you, it's the truth. I got hooked up on it.
Thank you so much.
So now, as we come and end to the Vibe Like chat, what do you think about the Vibe platform?
Well, it is an amazing concept. Anyone who wants to just get people to know about their art, their form of art, because art
Yeah,
exists in many ways. Even makeup is art,
yeah.
basically.
Thank,
So it's an amazing platform, basically, and I just hope it grows to an amazing extent. Yeah.
thank you so much, Miss Ree. Thank you. Your words mean a lot to us. And we
Welcome.
look forward to hearing some of your more other poems.
Definitely.
So thank you everybody for coming on to Vibe Light. Until then, please follow the Vibe page on Instagram and Facebook and be tuned for the next Vibe Light chat. Thank you so much, Miss Ree, for coming with us today. We are glad to have you on the chat.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Miss Ree. Have a good day.
Same to you.
Thank you.